I'm from group 4. We'll be presenting the chapter 6 of our group, which is what is the mean of the legalization government Islamic capital market. Okay, legalization government the Islamic capital market refers to the set of law, regulation and guidelines specifically designed to ensure that financial activities, products and services within the Islamic capital market comply with the Islamic law, as known as Sharia. The legalization are aimed at maintaining the integrity, transparency and the ethical standard of the market in the alignment with the Islamic people. So there are 5 types of principles that we have listed out. So now I'm going to tell each meaning for each principle. For the first one is Sharia compliances. So what is Sharia compliances? Sharia compliances is used in Islamic finance to denote that a financial product or service or activity complies within the principle of Sharia in the bracket of Islamic law. For example, this means the SYAHMI bank can manage your deposit to all fund economic activities unless there is a clear prohibited that is non-permissible. Okay, for the second one, ethics standard. What are ethics standards? Ethics standards are the based on human principle of right and wrong, and it is related to promoting the investment that are ethical and also socially responsible that avoids the sectors such as alcohol, gambling and pork products. The third one will be transparency and disclose. It means that the company have to involve in providing detailed and transparent information about the organization performances and also the position, so that they may requiring a full disclosure of the financial information to ensure the transparency and to prevent fraudulent activities. And the fourth one will be regulatory oversight, which means as known as ROB. I need to incentivize civil servant to use regulatory management tools and to follow due process and also coordinate across the public administration to produce high quality regulation for a whole of a government perspective toward regulation and ensure the consistent approach of regulatory. And the last one will be the market integrity, as known as the need to ensure the market operate fairly and safely in order to encourage the widest possible confidence in them, thereby promoting high level of saving and investment. So the Islamic capital operates on a principle that prohibited interest known as riba, excessive uncertainty, gahar, and gambling as known as masir. It also promotes high risking, fairness and ethic investment. Therefore, the legislation is in the era of craft to ensure that financial instruments such as shuk, Islamic bonds, Islamic mutual funds and equality investment and the principles. Next, I will do an introduction of the Securities Commission Malaysia Act in 1993. So, the Securities Commission of Malaysia Act in 1993 in Malaysia legalization as established as the Securities Commission of Malaysia, as known as SC. The Malaysian Securities Commission is an independent regulatory body that they are responsible for regulating and supervising the security industry in Malaysia. And His Majesty Yang di-Pertuan Agong establish the commission with the advice and the consent of the Senate and the House of Representatives in the Parliament. The Malaysian Security Commission also is responsible to ensure that the security industry operates in fair, efficient and transparent manner, and the investors are protected from fraud and other form of misconduct.
Today, we will be discussing the Securities Commission Malaysia Act 1993, a crucial piece of legislation that established the Securities Commission Malaysia and provides the legal framework for regulating the Malaysian capital market. Number 1. The Securities Commission Malaysia Act 1993 established the Securities Commission Malaysia as a statutory authority responsible for regulating and overseeing Malaysia capital market. Number 2. The Act grants the SC the authority to supervise, regulate and develop the capital markets, ensuring that all market participants comply with the law and that investor interests are protected. Number 3. The SC is empowered under the Act to investigate potential breach, take legal action, and impose penalties to maintain market integrity. Number 4. A key aspect of the Act is its focus of safeguarding investor rights, setting out specific rules and guidelines to ensure that protection within the capital market. Overall, the Malaysian Securities Commission Act 1993 is the foundation that underpins the entire structure and operation of the Malaysian capital market. By giving the SC broad power, this Act ensures that the Malaysian capital market is well regulated as well as facilitating the continued development of the market for the benefit of investor and national economy.
Next, market oversight. The SC monitors the operation of stock exchange such as Bursa Malaysia, ensuring compliance with legal and regulatory standards. Next, development of the capital market. The Act empowers the SC to promote and develop Malaysia's capital market, including attracting foreign investment and improving market infrastructure. International cooperation. The Act allows the SC to collaborate with other securities regulation bodies, both domestically and internationally, including sharing information and coordinating enforcement action. Lastly, regulatory framework. The Act provides the legal framework for the SC to issue guidelines, rules, and regulations that govern market behavior.
Okay, for conclusion for the topic of Security Commission Malaysia Act of 1993, the Security Commission Malaysia for the year of 1993 is a pivotal piece of legislation that established the Security Commission Malaysia and provides the regulatory framework for the security industry in Malaysia. Okay, for the introduction for the topic of Capital Market and Financial Service Act in the year of 2015, where was established a capital market infrastructure provision to issue the license to the market immediately and regulate the issues of securities, bond and devastated to the public. Capital market are also used primarily to sell financial products such as equities and debt securities. Equities are such as stock that are presented by ownership shares in a company. For example, debt securities are such bond are interested bearing IOUs. Moreover, capital markets are also composed of the supply use for users of funds. So that includes supplies included household through the saving accounts and the product they hold within the bank, as well institutions such as pension retirement funds, life insurance company, charitable foundation, and non-financial companies that are generating excess cash.
Capital Market and Financial Service Act 2015. Capital Markets and Service Amendment Act 2015 is an amendment to the original CMSA. This amendment introduced change and update to the existing framework, reflecting the evolving landscape of financial markets. Scope and coverage. The Act covers a broad range of financial service, including capital market activities, financial instruments, and securities regulation. It ensures alignment with international standard and local market practice. Amendment and update. Provisions from earlier financial regulation are updated and integrated into this Act. It includes reverse definition and clarifies the role of licensed bank, financial institution, and related regulatory bodies like Bank Negara and the Securities Commission. Regulation of capital market. The Act enhanced the governance and operational framework for capital market. It specifies rules for issuing, trading, and managing capital market products like securities, derivative, and collective investment schemes. Compliance and enforcement. Regulatory authorities, including the Securities Commission, have strengthened enforcement power. Penalties are introduced for non-compliance, including fines, imprisonment, and sanction against individuals or entities violating the Act.
Capital Market and Financial Service Act 2015, Consumer Protection and Market Integrity. Linching measures are introduced to protect investors and consumers in financial market. These include provision against fraudulent practice, misleading disclosure, and unfair market manipulation. Takeover, merger, and acquisition. Detailed regulation govern corporate takeover, merger, and compulsory aggregation, ensuring transparency and fairness. The Act also mandates independent evaluation and disclosure during such transaction. Investor education and market development. Provisions are made for promoting financial literacy and investor education. The Act also supports initiatives to develop and modernize Malaysia's capital market. It plays a critical role in maintaining the integrity, stability, and growth of Malaysia's financial service and capital market. Syariah compliance. The Act addresses the regulation of Syariah compliance financial service, ensuring the growth of Islamic finance in Malaysia. Listening and supervising. Specific guidelines for the lessons and supervising of entities engaged in capital market and financial service are provided. It introduces strict criteria for obtaining and maintaining license in the financial sector.
In the summary, capital markets are the platform where financial products like stocks, equities, and bonds, debt securities are traded. They involve both suppliers of funds, such as households and institutions, and also users of funds, such as companies. These markets are regulated to ensure a proper functioning with a provision for the licensed market intermediaries and overseeing the assurance of security, bonds, and device waivers. Thank you.